Hello everyone, Amy here. The deed is done. As of the 1st of August, I shall be unemployed. Sounds quite good. Unemployed or self-employed? I don't know, one or the other. But I met with my boss last night. You'll have to excuse the glasses and the haggard looking face. It was a fairly big night in the end. But it went really, really well. She was incredibly supportive. She actually turned up to the pub freaking out, thinking it was going to be something awful. And the minute I said, let me get to the point, promise not to run away. As of the 1st of August, I intend to commit to my business full time. She went, oh my God, thank God it was only that. So she'd obviously hyped it up in her head that I was going to tell her something worse. I don't know what could have been worse, but lots of things probably. But it went really well and she was incredibly supportive. She said, what's the worst that can happen? You reverse your decision. You've always got a job, which was great. That was exactly what I needed to hear. Hopefully I won't need it ever again. But it's always nice to hear. I don't want to burn any bridges. But really, I wanted to record this partly for myself to reflect on in months and years to come. But also, I think going forward, I'm going to start a 90-day video challenge on the 1st of August. Hold me accountable to that, please. And I think what I want to do is any video I make from now on has to have a clear, distinct message and add value to you in the SFM community, or if you're someone on my email list who isn't a member of the SFM, I want to make sure that I'm always putting out a positive message, whether it's inspirational or informational, whatever. So even in this situation, that's what I want to do. And I think the most relevant topic for this video right now, based on how I'm feeling and hopefully how I can add value to you now, is the topic of taking risks. Everyone's got different circumstances, and mine at the moment I consider to be fairly cushy, in the sense that the reason I'm doing this, or the reason I'm quitting my job, is because I don't think I'm ever going to be in a better position to really give this my all. I'm 32, I've got no children, like I said in my last video. I have financial commitments, but I sat down and spoke to a lot of people recently, mostly other SFM members, and massive shout outs coming as I make more videos. You know who you are, ladies. I would never have made this step had I not had the support of other people, but had we not sat down and looked at the situation and gone, what is the absolute worst that can happen? And I think when you make your peace with the worst possible outcome, you're happy to take risks. And it's that simple, whether it's the risk, what you consider to be a risk of spending money on your marketing or investing money in your business, which is a much better way of looking at it, by the way. In my case right now, quitting my job, what was the absolute worst that can happen? I've got 1 year now, assuming I make no money in a year. The worst that can happen to me is I have to get another job, possibly move in with my parents, possibly sell a property. Like, it's really not that bad. So that's kind of what's brought me to this decision. I have no idea how every day is going to map out yet. Do I have consistent results with my business yet? No. What I do have is absolute, undoubting, undying faith in this system, this training, this community, and the fact that this stuff works. The fact that trading time for money makes absolutely no sense to me anymore. So I wasn't committed really or fully invested in my job. And I think, you might watch this and think, oh, that's massive, massive action. Yes, it is massive action, but it's not, to me, it's not a risk, because the worst that can happen, I'm okay with. And I think if you're someone I've been in the SFM about 18 months. It's not like I've just come in and I've quit my job and got all excited and been rash about it. I mean, there's elements of rashness, I suppose. But if you're someone who's, afraid of spending money on your business, or you're afraid of doing any particular thing, whether it's, if video is something that scares you, talk to Sari, or anything that you're concerned about or you consider scary, make your peace with the worst possible outcome, and I guarantee you'll do it. And you've got to look back and give yourself a massive pat on the back when you do. which is something I'm guilty of not doing enough. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I thought there's got to be a message and a lesson and some sort of inspiration I can give from my situation sitting here right now. I don't want to bang on for ages, but that's what you've got to do. Look at the worst possible scenario, make your peace with it and go for it. Just jump, just go for it. I'm sat here now feeling happy, sad, excited, terrified, anxious, everything all at once, but I'm still okay with the worst possible scenario based on what I've just done. So I hope that's offering some sort of inspiration. I imagine that most of you in this community, or if you're someone out there considering starting your own business, the main reason I think most people have as a priority is to get out of their job and to get out of the rat race, to stop trading their time for money. And that's what I've just done, and it feels incredible. It really does. So I hope this is offering some sort of inspiration to you. Feel free to message me on Facebook. Like I say, if you're an SFM member in the 90-day video challenge group, please keep me accountable on the 1st of August. I will be doing my 90 days from then. Until then, I'll be dipping in and out with some videos. Cannot wait to get to know all of you better. It's a very exciting time, and you can all do this. Go for it. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.